Hi guys! In this video you'll see how the actors of the TV series Dallas 1978-1999 have changed. You'll know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then and what's with them now. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Bobby Ewing, Patrick Duffy, is the complete opposite of his brother JR. He's distinguished by morality, shows enthusiasm in doing business, but at the same time doesn't cross the established ethical boundaries and laws, tries to avoid conflict situations. Jenna Wade is related to Luke and has been Bobby's friend for a long time. She went through a difficult path but didn't give up and only hardened her character not only for herself but also for the sake of her son. The role is played by Priscilla Presley. Pamela Barnes Ewing is a determined woman who always stands up for her own interests and is able to cope with various unexpected situations. Children are of special importance to her, and she is ready to do anything for their bright future. Donna Culver Krebbs is Ray's legal spouse who specialized in the legal field. She has an inner balance that has not infrequently helped her resolve conflicts, not only in the workplace, but also in her personal life. The role was performed by Susan Howard. Jamie Ewing is one of Bobby's close relatives. It clearly shows sincerity, even some naivety, lack of conservatism, and unconventional thinking. She has a certain acting talent and strives to certain heights in her field. She was played by Jenna Lee Harrison. Ray Krebbs, Steve Connolly, is a blood relative of Amos. He is a rather simple man who stands out for his directness and honesty to others. Has some management skills which he implemented to open his own stable and is good at finding common ground with horses. Clayton Farlow is a successful entrepreneur and has provided significant competition to Ewing's oil business. He is an authoritative and respected person who adheres to honesty and measured actions, played by Howard Keel, who died of colon cancer in 2004. Sly Lovegreen works for Bobby as a personal assistant. She has a vibrant personality that perfectly combines charm and sharp intelligence. She's not used to stopping there and is developing both personally and professionally. The role is played by Deborah Reynard. Miss Ellie Ewing is the epitome of kindness and wisdom and can take charge of a family business when needed. She's not prone to emotional outbursts and tries to support loved ones equally, played by Barbara Bell Geddes, who died of lung cancer in 2005. From early childhood, John Ross Ewing, Omri Katz, was influenced by the atmosphere of wealth and power, and he received a special pleasure from this status. Inherited his father's business and was endowed with good ambitions, but at the same time, he wasn't soulless. Cliff Barnes is an influential figure in Barnes Wentworth Oil and has a feud with J.R. Ewing. He is characterized by his integrity, standing up for his beliefs, and who was an advocate of justice, played by Ken Kirchwell. Blair Sullivan was a private investigator and well-versed in legal matters. He's not prone to frankness and tries to carefully keep his past secret and not show his real motives. There is always confidence in his actions. The role is performed by Ray Wise. J.R. Ewing is obsessed with wealth and power. He also has a charisma, captivating smile, and a penetrating gaze, which are combined with a tough business acumen, played by Larry Hagman, who died in 2012 from complications of acute myeloid leukemia. April Stevens maintains a close and friendly relationship with Bobby. She works in the modeling business, knows her worth very well, and is able to act wisely. Always behaves honestly and faithfully with friends and relatives. She was played by Sherry J. Wilson. Teresa Rosanna Christensen is an employee of the Ewing family who kept tidy and comfortable in their home bus. She doesn't accept betrayal, is always attentive, and treats the children of her owners as her own, always supporting them in difficult times. Afton Cooper, Audrey Landers, is a person of bold decisions and endowed with good vocal data. She is not afraid to take risks. The main thing is to achieve the necessary goal and is able to clearly organize her desires in this case. It requires attention to herself. Jock Ewing was the head of one of the most powerful oil companies in Texas. He is characterized by making strategic decisions and demonstrating extreme resilience. He is a man of traditional views, played by Jim Davis, who died in 1981 of multiple myeloma. Collie Ewing had a relationship with Bobby and didn't always get along with his family, especially Sue. She is not without restraint and attentiveness, especially when she gets into family troubles. Tries not to follow anyone's lead, played by Kathy Podwell. Carter McKay is an entrepreneur and was one of the Ewing family competitors who sought to gain full power over the oil business. He is decisive in his actions, knows how to develop strategies, who died of natural causes in 2016. Marylyn Stone, Parent Fitzgerald, stands out as a self-made woman of influence who has been able to keep her business afloat. She is well-versed in fashion trends and has a good taste, which she emphasizes with her images. Marylyn acts overconfident at times. Katherine Wentworth has a heightened ambition and has also shown hostility to the Ewing family and is obsessed with getting revenge on them. She has a manipulative nature, is prone to insidious acts, and is not without cunning, played by Morgan Brittany. Hank Anderson maintained a partnership and friendship with Jock Ewing. He is smart, well-versed in the oil industry, and is accustomed to making decisions based on his wisdom and principled position, played by Morgan Woodward, who died in 2019 of cancer. James Beaumont, Sasha Mitchell, is related to Ellison and has a somewhat complicated relationship with Ewing. He strives to increase wealth and gain power, for which he is ready to do almost anything. Although he is driven by ambition, he can act smartly. Mitch Cooper, Lee McCloskey, runs a medical practice and, unlike his relatives, is not prone to intrigue and doesn't like to manipulate people. He's a friendly, moderately caring, and morally stable person who knows how to become a voice of reason for others. Lee Ann de la Vega is the wife of influential businessman Angelo. She presents herself as a self-sufficient and rather powerful woman who knows how to use her attractiveness and charm for her benefit. She is quite bossy. The role is performed by Barbara Eden. Fenton Washburn actively works with the Ewing family to help resolve a variety of legal issues. He takes care of his appearance in order to properly emphasize his status. He has a balanced character and good concentration, played by Barry Cobrin. Jock Ewing assisted Bobby in running the family business, aided by his specialization as an oil engineer. He is not known for his weak character and likes to speak his mind. He has a thing for women, played by Doug Rambo. Sue Ellen Ewing has been in a romantic relationship with JR. She's able to work on herself, trying to rid herself of flaws and addictions, though she had sometimes found it difficult to cope on an emotional level. Strives for independence, played by Linda Gray. Lucy Ewing Cooper was part of the prominent family of oil empire owners, but she didn't have great relationships with everyone. She has a cheerful nature, is filled with energy, and could often cause trouble and disagree with many things, played by Charlene Tilton. Valene Ewing Joanna Van Ark was in legal relationship with Bobby. She knows how to be independent and shows strength of character, constantly engages in self-realization and tries to defend her interests. She's goal-oriented, especially to her children. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.